What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Where are we? I can't
don't know.
see.
It takes me so long to figure out where the buttons are. Hang on.
The buttons are on the keyboard, Simon.
Yeah. There they are.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. I need to get my keyboard shortcuts going. That's what's going on.
The push-up master. More like the push-up bra master.
Yeah.
Are you just
It's all
happy
the
to
food
see
I've been eating. You know, I need it now because I've got like I'm carrying extra weight. Ugh.
Yeah, man. So I'm still on India time. It is like
Yes, I could see that in your face.
I'm exhausted, dude. I went to bed yesterday at like 2 in the afternoon
Tell me.
and slept until like 11.
Did you sleep at all on any of the flights that you had?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I slept, but it doesn't matter. Like the time, it's like I leave at one time and I fly for like 12 hours or 16 hours, and then I sleep for 8 and I land earlier than I left or 2 days later than I left. It's all messed up, man. That's all I'm saying. It's all I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stuck in the matrix, like one leg in a wall, one like Stranger Things style or something.
Yeah, it does mess with your brain. Like, what is that? Are you drinking Coke from a tumbler?
Yes.
It's so classy.
It's nice.
It's a very nice glass.
A couple like those like round ice cubes would be like it's Thursday. You know?
Indistinguishable from like a port or something. Like, I'm just drinking half a pint of port. Don't mind me. I don't know what day of the week it is. Like, yeah, I know why.
I think this is kind of like this kind of
exactly.
this probably has something to do with it. Hi, Dave. Dave.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. He's the Dave of the party.
My last memory of being with Dave. So Dave was in India with us, wasn't he? Right? He was, right? That wasn't just my imagination.
I don't remember, dude. What's in India?
What's in India? The last memory I have of Dave is in a basement somewhere. And it was very dark and it was very loud, and he was just standing there judging the music that was playing. I was just
keeping tabs.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Dave.
He was keeping us all sharp and in good behavior. I think that's what his job was.
Then he left and all hell broke loose.
It really did, man. You missed out on the best bit.
So, India. Let's talk about India, man. I am exhausted. However, talking about India will get me going. I love India. I can't wait to go back to India. We were just
when are you going to go back?
Yeah. When? Sorry. When do I want to go back?
Say what you were going to say first.
I'll go now, dude. I was like, what? Are we going? My passport's right here. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go right back. Take me back.
Seriously. I cannot wait to go back. I mean, I got home and I started looking. You know, when I went to Europe last year, best coffee ever. I got home and I started looking at espresso machines. Best
beer you've ever tasted as well.
Best beer as well. I drank so much bread in Germany. I started looking at espresso machines. I get home from India and I started looking at flights, tickets back. Like, when's the cheap time of the week, cheap time of the year? How do I get there the quickest? I cannot wait. Sorry, did you ask me something? India, the food, the people, the hotel, the restaurant, all the restaurants. New best friends, I think. Savan, Web Mavens, one of our partners. 100%. He got there. I got there like, I don't know what day I got there. I don't know what days are anymore. I got there on like a Sunday. He got there on like a Thursday. and he was just like so giddy to take us out and show us
Mm.
his culture, his food, his family, his everything, like his office. We went there, and oh, dude, he's probably not even watching, and I don't care. I'm gonna send him this. He gave us this, you guys.
I know.
Look at
I
this.
wanted to show that. Yeah.
Look what he gave us. So it's got Laravel Forever on it, and it's got this little hole, and it opens up. Yep. And these awesome freaking pens. Boom. Like, thank you so much. Follow Savan. We thought it was Sawan. How stupid were we? Savan Rupro. Freaking awesome.
This is great for my desk because I always forget my name and what I do.
Oh, and it says, does it? Can you see it? Yeah.
Oh, it's got your full name on it. I'm just Simon.
Mine's got your name on it. I couldn't figure out how to open this actually. Does it just? Oh, I did open this before. Yeah.
It works like a pen, you know, because it's a pen.
Oh, no freaking way, dude! It's sharper than a sword. Did you know that? Gotta be careful of these things.
I mean, yeah, I got a pen as a present, a kind of. I won't call it a leaving present. That's not fair. I got it when I left, but it was. I would say it's like a gift as thanks for all the hard work or whatever. From my last job, and it's like a fully metal pen, like it's been machined. You know.
Oh,
yeah, exactly like that. No. And I stupidly once tried to take it through airport security, and they were like, "What the heck is this long metal object in your bag?" I was like, "Oh, that's a pen." Yeah, and I had to prove that it was a pen by writing with it. You know.
2 times. Oh, that reminds me of my story. I'll share with everybody. 2 times though, either I or my son brought a knife in their bag through security, like a full-on hunting knife. You know what they do?
Why?
You have a choice. You can throw it away, or you can pay like $50. They'll ship it to your house.
Yeah.
So one time we had it shipped. One time we just threw it away. But you want to hear a funny story? You already know this, but I want to tell everybody else this funny story. You ready?
I think they're ready. I can't hear them, but yeah.
So
I think they're ready.
I can't hear you guys. All right, so check this out. I fly to New York City to Delhi. That's like 13 hours, right? I land in Delhi. You get your let me turn on my my notifications silently. Focus. Do not disturb. Cool. Get to Delhi. When you get to Delhi, you have to go through immigration, customs, whatever. So you have to like check out the passport bit and all that stuff. And then you get your bag. And then I had a connecting flight. So to do that, I had to switch terminals. To switch terminals, I had to walk, and then I had to go through security again. So I'm in India. This is my first time in India. Everything is different. Everything is very different. And I go through security. Okay. Go through security. First of all, you have to take off not just your shoes, you have to take every piece of electronics out of your bag. So not just a laptop, power banks, and they all each have to go in their own separate bin, everything separate, and then my bag. I do all the things. I go through security. They wave me up and down with the magnet wand thingy, metal detector. I'm standing there waiting to get my shoes. I got my shoes, put my shoes on, get my bag, my laptop. I got my laptop. I got my power banks. My last thing come through is my bag. So my bag comes through, and the guy comes up to me with an AK-47 strapped to his chest and is like, "You have a can of Coke in here or something?" And I was like, "Oh, right," because on the flight from New York, that was brilliant. Actually, that was perfect. It was. You didn't meet the guy. I met the guy. It was exactly his voice and everything.
Right. Sure.
And he's like, so on the flight from New York, they gave me a Coke Zero, and I put it in my bag because I knew I was going to need some caffeine because I had an 8-hour layover in Delhi. So the guy, he's like, I had a can of Coke there. I was like, "Oh, right. Yeah, I do." And he's like, "Open the bag." So I open the bag up. Zip. I take out the Coke Zero. And I showed it to him, and he's looking at it. It's unopened. Obviously, mine's opened. And he goes back and he's talking back to his boss back here, and he's like, and he comes up to me and he hands me the can of Coke and he goes, "Open it." I was like, "Okay." So I open it.
Now he's Russian. For some inexplicable reason, he's now Russian.
He switched. The boss changed his mind. And I opened it up. He goes, "Now drink." And I'm like, "Oh my God. Okay." So I drank the Coke and he's like, "Okay, you have a good day." I was like, "Do you want a sip too while I'm here?" Yeah, I thought I was in an Indiana Jones movie. It was freaking like, it's not poison, I promise. Like, if I was gonna bring in something like bad through security, first of all, would it be on the top of my bag? Second, wouldn't I have like a false bottom, like where I could drink it and there's still like the bad thing that I wanted to take through, you know?
I mean, you've
Anyway,
thought about this way too much. Like, are you plotting to do
I
something?
told the story like 17 times now, so every time I add a little bit more.
I mean, my travel experience is only like not even really remotely similar to that, but close is on the way back. I had to go through Kuwait,
Oh.
and Kuwait is right next to Iraq, and
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, like it feels like it as well. You know, I've never been to Iraq, but I kind of get the sense of what it's like by being
Okay.
in Kuwait. You know, it's like there's pictures of all of the leaders on the walls and things, and I'm just like, okay. And the
Oh.
airport's like, you know, it feels like I've stepped back into the 80s. Basically, everything was super expensive. It was crazy,
Oh.
and there
They
was
didn't
just
have a
like this really
McDonald's.
unclear like visa situation. What do I do? You know, like there's a door that I'm not forced to go into, but it says like visa applications. I'm only supposed to be there for like 2 hours. Maybe I don't need to go and do this thing. So I go into that office and I'm like, I'm just following all of the like obvious, not obvious signs that are kind of suggesting I should start here and then go there. And they've got some of it in English, which was like actually helpful. And then you have to go up to the desk and you take your visa application card up to the guy at the desk. There's nobody at the desk. They're all like 6 feet away from the desk, talking to each other in Arabic, looking at you, not making any like real suggestion that they're going to come over and help you or anything like that. And then they walk slowly to the desk, you know, like taking your sweet time, bro. Come on, I got places to be, people to see, you know. And then they just walk straight past the desk and out of that little space and go and have a cigarette somewhere. I was just like, okay, I can see what this is going to be like. So that was fun.
Smart.
I
You have
don't
like
ever
tea.
want to go through Kuwait ever again.
Try not to next time. Yep.
Yeah.
Very good.
Anyway, it was
Scott
fun.
Wilson. Scott
Oh, the
effing
man
Wilson.
himself.
8669. Look at that. What's up, dude?
Yeah. It was so
Scott
nice to
joined
meet
us
Scott.
in India. We had dinner together. We had conference together. Scott is the shiznits. What's up, Scott?
I
And
feel like we
you,
made so many friends there.
I was gonna say you could be the shiznit. Come to Laracon EU, where we're both gonna be, or any other Laracon apparently,
I think he
and
is
come hang
coming.
out. I'm just saying, like anybody else that wants to be like shouted out, they meet us at a Laracon, and then they say, "Hey, Shane and Simon," and we'll be like, "That dude can party," you know.
Yeah.
Scott Wilson, 8669, can party. Just don't let Dave know.
I'm Dave and I know how to party.
Dave, I like Dave. Dave's cool. Dave can party. Dave can watch us party. Dave, if you're still on, how have you adjusted back to the time in America? Because I'm struggling. That's what I want to
Dave's a
know.
pro. Like this, he didn't party all night, right? So number one, he hasn't got like
It wasn't all night. We were home at midnight, man.
yeah, no.
That's not late. We're both 12, what is it, 10 and a half hours off from.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying he didn't he probably went to bed at like 9 p.m. and just like prepped his body for what was about to happen. And then he probably ate like bananas and grapes and like healthy things. I saw you at the breakfast on the last day eating pizza and whatever.
Pizza? I didn't have
Oh
pizza.
no, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. That was somebody else.
I don't remember what I had. I know it was good, and I know I gained like 8 pounds while I was gone. So I've got 3 weeks to lose 8 pounds to do it all over again in Amsterdam.
Yay!
Yep.
Well,
It's a roller
we're only going to
coaster.
do this for 1 year, right? Or we go
Uh,
everywhere and like
no
ruin our
clue.
bodies.
I
Yeah.
made friends with Yaron, so who knows?
Yeah. Oh
Who
man, so many
knows,
cool
man?
people.
So many cool people. First of all, there's a lot of people in India. There's a lot of people in Ahmedabad, and there were a lot of people at Laracon, and everybody. First of all, they love to dance, and I apparently can't help myself from dancing. I either embarrassed the shit out of myself or just like became everyone's best friend. And
It was
apparently I
so
became
good.
everyone's
Yeah.
best friend.
Yeah.
It
No,
was
because there was this one
awesome.
moment where you were just like, yeah, this is all,
I
and then your
remember.
body just started to shake like this, and then your arms went up
Nobody
like
else is
that, and
dancing
then
yet. And I was
and
like,
then you
Simon, if I
just
don't
went
stop,
through,
I'm gonna get mobbed, man. And I got mobbed.
and somehow you ended up on the stage. I was just like, what the? I mean, this is great. This is fine. Like, this is all good exposure until,
Yep.
unless you do like inappropriate exposure, then it's really bad.
Well,
So just
no.
like stay.
Vishal's like,
And it was
Shane, get up here. I'm like, no. As I'm walking onto the stage, I'm like, no, I can't.
no, please don't. Please do.
Everybody else was up there. Jess and Marcel and
Yeah, that
freaking
was so cool.
Vlad was up there with us. Like Sabrina and Tilly were up there. Like everyone was up there. It was awesome. It was awesome. So go to India. I will figure out a way to get there next year and every year that I can. I will dance. I will eat samosas and uh chat. Remember chat?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh my
Let's
god.
talk more chat. I love that.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I think on top of that too, it was like I didn't eat much meat at all. And I didn't really even realize that. Like I would eat sausages in the morning because I'm like, I need some protein, you know?
Like, how good are vegetables?
So
It turns
good.
out when you put them in like spice and everything. Oh,
With like 50,000 spices. Yeah.
yeah.
The right ones. I'm like, how do you figure out you have a billion spices going on here? How do you know like, oh, another half teaspoon of turmeric or something? How do you know it's got too much or not enough of something? Yeah.
It's like passed down genetically, I think. It's just sort of even when they're babies and they can't speak, they know how to. Yeah.
Sonali is my sister from another mister. I'm her brother from another mother. We met for the first time, but it felt like we've known each other forever. She's hi Sonali. So nice to see you again, Sonali. She's awesome. She kept me safe, man. Her and Punyapal took me out to lunch, and that she was like, "Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Eat this. You'll be fine." I even had ice in my matcha strawberry drink, and like I was fine because she told me I would be fine, and I was. Lal Mas. What is Lal Mas? I'm gonna have to look this up. What is
Yeah,
Lal
Google it.
Mas?
Ah, man. Yeah,
So fun.
Sonali, it was really nice to meet you, and thanks for looking after us so well.
Yeah. Ooh, this looks good. A fiery red meat curry from Rajasthan, India, traditionally made with mutton or lamb in a spicy gravy of yogurt and hot red chilies, particularly Mathanian chilies, giving it a signature red color and rich flavor. It's known for being very spicy and garlicky and was historically prepared by Rajput royalty, often using wild game. The dish is typically served hot with Indian breads like roti or naan or with rice, and it looks spicy. And I would definitely try that.
I thought some of the things that were on in the hotel were super spicy. I like spicy food. I loved all of the food that we had there. And for me, I was like, man, this is spicy. And then Shruti was there and she's like from Bangalore,
Yeah,
and
South
she's saying
India.
in Bangalore, the food is like 10 times spicier. I'm like, oh man, I need to try it, but I don't know if I'm going to survive.
So I learned, like, I was scared that there was going to be spicy foods. There were so many things. Remember that drink Savang gave us? And he's like, this is like, don't take too much. It was like you put it in the little crack the shell thing, whatever, put it in there. I didn't taste
Yeah.
any spice at all for that. And I still am like, I think you got the wrong thing. But then Harris was with us from Level News, and he was eating spiced foods, and he was like, my mouth is on fire. I was like, I don't
Yeah.
any heat at all. I'm like, I don't get it. So there's spicy food, which means it has a lot of spices, and then there's spicy hot food, and that's what there's a difference there.
Yeah, I would say probably most of the things that we had were some level of spicy hot, as well as being just spicy, full of spices. I love that. It was great.
Yep.
I feel like my body has just been oozing the aromas of all of the food for the last week.
I was going to mention something to you about that. But...
no, but I was just trying to tee that up as like, but it's a good thing because when I got to the airport here, my wife came and picked me up. She said, "You smell really good." I was like, "Yeah, yes, I do." There's so many good little things, but you said it to me and I hadn't noticed it the entire time. A load of people were coming up to us for selfies and things, and you'd have like maybe one person or a group of people, and they'd have designated like the photo taker, before they'd come up to speak to you. So someone would come up and say, "Can I have a photo?" And you go, "Yes," and they haven't got their phone on them and stuff, and you're like, "What are you going to do?" And then this other person just sort of emerges through the crowd, got their phone on them, ready to take the picture. And then they're there, and then you're like, "Yeah," shaking hands or whatever you're doing, like some silly face. And then the person who's taking the picture would go, do that little nod.
That's how you know they're done. They'll take 5 or 6 pictures, and then like when they're satisfied, like, and it was like every time you see the head turns, like, all right, that's
always
it.
with
On
a
to the next one.
smile. They're like, "Yep, done it. Great." They're so sweet.
Got it down pat. It's like, it's not racist if it's true, It's
if it's coming from a place of
get
love,
it though.
like how can it be? Like,
it was a way of thinking through things. Like your head just kind of naturally does it. I mean, now it does.
You pick up those mannerisms so quickly as well. I felt my neck sort of twinging to take my head.
my legs are still on fire from the dancing and jumping and it was awesome though. It was awesome. I cannot wait to go back. I mean, so many friends we're going to stay in touch with, and even though they're literally on the other side of the world, I feel like they're right in my heart, and I'm kind of happy I'm still on India time, Like,
yeah, I know. Oh man, I want to go back.
Yep. So you guys can all help us. Go buy some plugins, buy some Bifrost.
We'll go back for you.
Our living expenses will go down, and we can we don't have to sell so many plugins. And if we move there, right?
That was smooth. That was very smooth.
See that?
It's in your best interests to help us go back there.
That's right. What's this mean? What does this mean? Hanging out for the Claude plugin for plugins. Oh, you want to talk about it?
He didn't get enough launches less than 1 week ago.
This is our first time talking about it. Like our own show. First time we're talking about it since we were there. We should mention all the things.
Mentioned it a bit, but yeah.
Let's do it.
Dude, how the talk went really, really well, no?
Yes.
Go on. Give me the... Go on. Tell me honestly how you feel.
Tired, honestly. That's how I feel.
No,
But the
about the
talk,
talk.
about the talk, I again, I get horrible stage fright, but I felt so comfortable that I was able to like do push-ups with you. And like you were standing over there and I was standing behind the podium thing and I was like, I had the clicker. I was like, why am I standing here? I should go stand with my buddy Simon for no reason. I just felt very comfortable. I went out and like handed out
Yeah, that's cool.
stickers to people and like just talking through all the points we wanted to talk to. A couple little technical issues, but we knew that we were going to have those, so I wasn't even thrown by those.
They didn't
Yeah,
kick us
man, it
off the
was.
stage. That was good. Michelle
We
didn't
went
come out and
over.
be like, "Get out."
We did go
We
over.
did go
I
over a
did
lot.
some dance moves. I'd learned some of the Garba moves that I learned. The
Yeah, there you go.
yeah,
Still got it.
still got it, baby. Yeah. So I think the talk went well. I think that I still remember the roar of the audience when we announced that it was going to be coming out today, because the whole time we were a little sneaky. We kept saying later this year when this comes out, and then we're like, it's coming out today. And then we announced that it was going to be free, and people were just kind of like losing their minds, which was the exact emotion we were going for. And it
And they
was
haven't
memorable.
stopped.
You what?
They haven't stopped. Like my, of all places, LinkedIn just is like
Yeah.
notifications all day,
Bro,
every day.
like thousands of them, like thousands. It just will not stop. It just doesn't stop. Like all these people
It's
putting all these
amazing.
different posts that mention me, and all of them have hundreds and hundreds of likes and comments and all this stuff on it. And it's like, I gotta sleep, guys. Like, I gotta sleep at some point. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
What is your take on the talk?
I mean, I think it went exceedingly well. I know I keep thinking it and playing over in my head all of the mistakes that I made, of the things that I wanted to say, the things that I said in the wrong place or the wrong order. But I'm like, on balance, the response to it, like on the day, obviously, it live as we were on the stage, and then afterwards, all the discussions that we had, and now all of the posts and mentions and blog posts and videos that I've seen people do, like the response has been awesome. So yeah. Hey, Savan's here. Woohoo!
We got it, baby.
Yeah, we were showing these. Thank you. This is great. I got a few other gifts from people, which was nice. You gave me a gift.
What did I give you?
You gave me, oh, it's inside out. Wait.
I thought you were gonna say STD or something. I didn't do that. Oh yeah, that was from San Francisco.
This is very nice.
I went to the Laravel AI SDK kind of announcement-ish thing that Taylor did in San Francisco, and they were giving out beanies. So I gave one to Simon, of course.
So yeah, I mean, I don't really need a beanie because I'm in a warm climate, but
you travel now.
I'm gonna take it to EU with me. I'm gonna wear that with pride. And somebody gave me this little. Oh, it smells so nice.
Victoria,
I can't remember his name, but
he's like very strong. I have to wash the sheets.
It is very strong. Like, I'm not going to be rolling that under my armpits or anything. It's just like a little dab here and a little and I'm done.
I bought this in the airport because it smelled really good, and now I can't. Victoria doesn't.
Do you drink it?
I mean, just don't let Dave see.
Come on, let's keep the party going.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a couple comments up here we got to get to. Number one, Claude plugin for plugin, Scott Wilson, the legend Scott Wilson, 8669, baby. So that is, I think Simon's gonna have that out. It's done. We're just wiring it up because we are selling this thing, because we're selling plugins, and you will be able to build any plugin you can think of with this Claude plugin. So I don't know if we are nailed down on pricing yet, but I think within a week we'll have it out and we'll let everybody know about that.
Yeah. So my plan is to get that out before Thursday next week because Thursday I'm traveling again.
Why not? I mean,
Yeah, no,
why wouldn't you be?
I'm going to London because I've got the PHP UK conference
Yes, you do.
the week
Yes, you
after
do.
next. So I think it's the week after next, maybe a little bit after that.
Yeah, you're gonna be busy.
But yeah, so I'm going to be in London for a couple of weeks, and then I'm going from there to Amsterdam. So yeah, the plan is to get that out before Thursday because I'll be traveling most of the day on Thursday.
I am I am working on I got to formulate my talk still. I have an idea of the direction and everything that I want to do. I've got some time, I guess. Like in the past, a year ago when I did like my first one in Chicago, I was like for months practicing like every single
Yeah, it
bit.
felt
And
like ages every day.
and I think I feel more comfortable not having to do that much now. So we'll see. The worst thing that happens is like I fall off the stage in embarrassment and nobody catches me like they would have in India, you know?
I think the biggest difference now is like when you get. I had the same kind of trepidation, when I went to Amsterdam the first time. It's like I don't know if the audience are gonna like love what I'm gonna present, or if it's kind of gonna fall a bit flat,
In
because
Amsterdam?
yeah,
Well, then
because it
change
was
it,
like
dude.
no, I don't mean coming up now. I mean in the
Oh,
past, like last year. I was because it's a brand new thing, and loads of people say you shouldn't do this with PHP, whatever that means. And I was just like, I just don't know whether people it's gonna sit with people. And I haven't done public speaking to that large an audience ever before. And same as like you kind of over prepare, and then but the thing that I've learned from doing all of the things that we've done over the last 12 months is people love this freaking thing that we're doing. So I just have like loads of, I mean, I don't feel it the minutes before, but I do generally feel like I have loads of confidence going into speaking things now when it's
I
about
do
this.
more.
If it was about
Yeah.
something else, I'll be like,
I don't know.
but on this, I'm to like, yeah, I'm fine with this,
Yep. Yep. I agree. Confidence, reassurance. The thing that I've noticed too is like, and this plays into actually something I didn't plan to really talk about right now, but it's something that we have to bring up at some point. We have gone way deeper down the rabbit hole than, um, I mean, our docs, we try to do a good job with the docs to get those aligned with how we do things,
Yeah.
but there's so many facets to this that it's very difficult to reason through and express why and how everything is working. Which is why we are going to be working on a video course very soon. We'll do a pre-sale for it, just to make sure there's enough interest from the community to warrant making it, because it's a lot of work. And if we do pre-sales at a discounted rate and there's not enough sales, it's like, all right, I guess this isn't the thing. So we do need some affirmation from the community for that. But um, that's kind of why,
Well,
if you go ahead.
yeah, go on. So, no, I didn't mean to
No, no,
interrupt.
no,
Sorry.
no, no. All right, same time.
Uh, I was just going to say, kind of as you've been talking about video course, that there's one of the things that we didn't actually announce from stage in the end, but I meant to. Again, another thing that I forgot to do was that on Sunday we the Laracast course. Yeah, exactly that. Rasta Shocks. Good job reminding me. Launched. That is a creator series, so it's not as in depth as it would be if it was like a proper course. I mean,
I
it's
wanna
a course,
build
but
a
it's a
freaking
it's a
app.
shallow
I wanna
thing.
build
Yeah,
an app, like a full-on
right.
app, and reason through and show how I do everything, or we do everything, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's so much because it's way more than just like how do you install the tools? How do you connect them together? How do you run the commands? It's thinking through like, do I build a backend API? How do I sync my data? What should the UI of my app look like? How should it behave
What do
in
I do if I'm
different?
offline?
Yeah, exactly. How do I even handle that? Um, there's so many things. Like app development is a huge space, and we're just like we haven't even really helped bring people along that journey from the web, to this new domain. And yeah, we're absolutely. But I was going to say that the Laracast course could be a good little proxy for us to understand like people's um yeah, expectations around the course, because it's free for a start, so anyone can watch it. You don't have to have a Laracast subscription, which is
Yep.
amazing. Jeffrey's like made it freely available, which yeah, thank you to the Laracast team. And I guess if people have liked it, aside of the fact that it's got my face for 2.5 hours, which is really boring,
Yeah, I was
um,
gonna say.
if it was actually enjoyable to some extent, and you want more of that, let us know, because we I kind of want to do an even better version, and deeper, and as you've said, like more specifically, like let's build an app together. I think that would be a very cool format.
Yeah, and it's like I've got ideas for like which app I would do and why. Because there's a lot of different you could just build a bunch of different things, but that's not the same as building like one cohesive thing. And then if you make the code open source and if you make the app publicly available for everybody and they can all see and they can play with it, that's a huge marketing piece alone for us, right? Like just to have something like that. Um outside of like the kitchen sink just like
Mm,
shows you can do things, this is like a full-on app that works. I'm thinking of like a Laravel Forge app because their API is
mm,
open source, and or not open source, but it's open. You just need an
yeah,
API key and you can like trigger builds and add servers and you know something like that. And I think that'd be really, because it's like we're Laravel, right? Like I would love a Laravel app so I can see get push notifications when something
yeah,
fails or whatever,
yeah,
um, I think the community can appreciate that kind of thing. And that showcases like not only are we building apps, real apps, we're building them with Laravel. So
yeah.
something
I
like that. I
that's
think
a
that,
good. It's like an easy breaking people into like how to think about doing a lot of the native things. My only concern with that would be that it's not necessarily um it's
I
not going to
agree.
push you to like try lots of the native features. It's that you're
Yep.
going to kind of have to come up with some gimmicks maybe to like what
Well,
build a plugin or whatever.
the thing about that is this. If you're right, I agree. There's not a lot, it's a lot of API. There's maybe biometric authentication or
Yeah,
like maybe like a social login you could add into it that's not necessarily the same, you know what I mean? Like you can do some things that dance around that. I think that's okay because you don't have to show everything. You just have to show like conceptually how are these things kind of done. And then if like at the end of the course there's like a sub module or like an add-on or something of like
yeah,
building a plugin, that that would be beneficial as well, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily
hmm,
be part of the same, like it's just we're doing one thing. There could be a couple of things that we're doing in this and
yeah,
showing how these things work under the hood. And I think that education, that's what that, it's not that it's necessarily missing, but it is desired. I think that I still feel like the same as a year ago, why I still have to explain why this works, how this works, why
yeah,
it's an important way to build. Like it's why should anybody care about mobile? And why should we do it with Laravel? Right. I still feel like that's a question. Those are questions that we have to answer. So I think that's probably
yeah.
what my talk's going to be about in Amsterdam.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And I agree with you. I think it is still missing. I think the thing that happens when you get into this realm of doing things that have got a very broad, hopefully very broad appeal, is y- there's not just one way that people will learn how to use it. Like a lot of developers will create a project and then they'll make it open source and they'll go, oh, I just put the docs in the README. Like that's fine. That's enough because I've done the bit and everybody can read that and then they can build stuff. But some people just don't get content that way. Like
Yep, I
a
don't.
wall of text is really difficult to
I can't stand
just
it.
face up to. Yeah, like you get blindness to it, and you're trying to do stuff like you want to go fat. I mean, this is why I personally don't actually like video so much, honestly. But I can't get to the bit that I want to get to. But some people like to be taken through it with like somebody's voice and stuff showing on the screen and all of these kinds of things. I get that. Um, and not just like having to try and read through chunks and chunks of text. So we do have to create content in different formats. And I think that just means like, well, it should, in some respects, it should be easy, right? You do it in one format and then you go, well, we do that same thing again, but now we're doing it in video. um I think that could work, like where we maybe write an article up and then we turn it into a video, essentially. That, in fact, that might be the way to do the whole course. But
I was thinking about going through the docs basically, and like to some extent. I think building an app.
yeah,
I don't know. We'll there's some questions here that we have to get through.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. Um,
Where do we where do we
where
begin?
do we begin? We'll begin at the beginning. Let's begin at the end. Um, oi, hold
That's
on.
tricky.
If I scroll up and then someone comments, then it
I
scrolls me
know.
to the bottom and I lose it. Pony, stop it.
Yeah.
Uh,
When native PHP elephant? Did we say that one?
so here's the thing about that. So that's kind of a funny question. I know a little bit about this. I don't know if you do. There's only one guy in the world that makes the actual elephants, and it's like a minimum order of like 25K or something. I don't know if you
Yeah,
knew
no,
anything
that's
about this.
crazy.
They were telling me
Yeah,
when I went to Chicago. There's some like dupes or like some people like that, and it's like everyone can tell that you didn't get it from the guy, and there's like a crazy lead time to get them, and not opposed to it, but not really a concern right now. I do think that now that we've gone open source, that's something that it just feels like it's something we should have, right? Like,
I mean, if somebody wants to sponsor elephant creation, like,
please, please.
yeah, like, fine.
I'm sure we can get really hooked up more directly with the guy,
The
that does it.
guy. I
The
I've
guy.
actually messaged with him, I think, because I reached out to him about getting elephants done like a couple of years ago with native PHP. And I was like, this is too expensive right now. I'll come back later when I've got some
Yeah.
actual money. Which, yeah, might be some time away yet anyway.
I
Um,
can put them in my garage, like that's not a big deal.
yeah.
I would love 25K worth of elephants
I
to keep
don't,
the rest of my
I'm
herd.
I'm pretty sure it's not 25,000. I think it's like 2,000 or 3,000, something like that you've got to get. But
I think it's more than
yeah,
that.
we'll just have them knocking around forever.
I mean, Laravel did it and they sold them at Laracon. So like a lot of people
But
give them away.
that was after they got funded.
Was it? I thought it was the same. I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean,
I'm
people
pretty
bought
sure it
them.
was.
They made money on them. They
Yeah.
sold out. So all right, what else? Any updates on the hey Jim. Hey Jim. Do me a favor. Run a build right now. I think you're talking about iOS. That was having issues. I think I resolved those last night. I didn't post it publicly that I think it's resolved. I did post that I was working on it because I wanted to test it a couple more times. But if you don't mind running a build, And if it fails, I'll look into it a little bit more deeply. I want to know what the actual error is, because what had happened was we switched over from XC workspace or XC project to XC workspace, which means for version 3 for the plugins, and because we're using CocoaPods on the machine that we do the builds for iOS, we did not have the gem installed. The Ruby gem for pods, CocoaPods, was not installed, and then it was installed, and it wasn't in the same path that the build script uses. So I resolved a lot of that stuff. I think that's all that it was. And yeah, do it now. Do it on the live stream, bro. Let's do it. Let's see if it
Do it.
works. Let's see it fail
Ship
publicly.
it.
Ship it, bro. Ship it. Just ship.
There was another one. It keeps jumping down. I keep losing my place.
I know.
But this, looking forward to the Native.js bridge. I don't know really what you mean. The 1J dent.
I do.
Go on. Explain. Help me
Nope.
understand.
Not going to.
Okay, let's move on then.
No, it's what I was telling you about before. Instead of us hitting the API endpoint from JavaScript, we can intercept directly from the web view straight to Swift or Kotlin. There's actually PR in place for that, I believe, which is awesome. Guys, keep the PRs coming. Oh my God. We haven't gotten to them yet, really, but I love seeing that. That alone is going to push the project probably more than any one thing, literally, like in the realist sense, right? Like we can sell this, we can sell whatever, like we can continue getting funded and stuff, but that's indirectly pushing the project forward, because it's just helping us pay our bills so that we can continue to work on it, where this is actually pushing it forward. But we still need sales because I owe rent.
I love PRs. They're great. This one, would you think watch apps are now possible with the plugins, or would that need more work on your end?
Yeah, I looked at this a little bit. Have you looked at these at all?
Very, very shallow looking, and like asking Chatty what the deal is, and getting like, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that, and me going immediately like, I'm not going to do that now. Yeah, go on.
The way Android, I think, is a little bit different. So Android is not like you install the app on your phone and then it Bluetooths to your watch. Whereas you can actually install on your watch on iPhone or in Apple world, you actually can install it directly there. I have to look more into it. I did have like a native PHP splash screen and home screen on a watch emulator for iPhone. And I got just a splash screen on Android as well a long time ago. So these are kinds of I mean, we're hearing more requests for this than I would have expected, actually. I think it absolutely is something that we can do.
Like, watches, the people go into the ecosystem and they're like, oh yeah, I want my notifications on my wrist. I can't abide that thought, but I understand that some people do love that aspect of
not
it.
Notifications, not just notifications, right? It's
No,
actually
I mean, there's a whole
interacting with
load of other stuff. Yeah. And like you've got watches now that have got SIMs or whatever. They're cell connected and they don't rely upon the phone and all of that stuff. So yeah, it makes sense. We should definitely support it. There's no fundamental block, I think, to us actually making it happen, because they're all the same platforms now. Yeah, it's
just time.
It's not a technical block. It's just
and I do want to get car. I think would be, for me, that's the next exciting thing. And I've done TV. I don't know if you saw that. Like I actually did. Like I just told Xcode do this as a TV app with the same code, and it just worked. And on Android too. Like it just worked. So the difference there is like the different I guess now they'd be plugins, like different native functionality that we would expose to those.
Yeah. So I think it's like, how do we express? It probably makes sense for them to be plugins if they can be, and there's probably going to be a bunch of things that we need to be able to express for both platforms that plugins maybe can't currently do. But then I fully think that those can be things that are built by the community. I would love to work on building that stuff, but at the same time, like there's like fundamental things that we need to work on that I think it makes even more sense for us to kind of have a bit more direct oversight and involvement with, which will then unlock a whole bunch more for the community whilst other people are building these other aspects as plugins. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm kind of hoping that people get to grips not just with the plugins, but also with the core, and start bringing more to us, because that'll be nice to see.
Hang on, Jim Buitt. I always forget if I'm saying that right. You can't leave me like that. The Jim bit. You can't leave it. You can't leave me hanging like this. Okay, it failed. Different error. Put it in the Discord. I gotta find it now in Discord. Where are you putting this in Discord? Because I want to do this.
And we've got more questions.
Well, you can answer the questions. I will.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. You go silent, and you can dig around. I'm gonna spin through these. Well, no, you don't. I mean, just like the Linux for setup subscription and Clay free plugins for EAPS 404s. Sorry, I'm just being silly. That might be because who was that? Well, I just stopped jumping around. This chat is terrible. Chardingy1. That may be that your license already expired. That's probably a bug that I need to fix. I think a couple of people have come to me with something similar, and I think they're the same thing. So I'll get that fixed up in a bit, probably after this. I'm not going to do it whilst I'm doing this, though, unfortunately. Where's the last one?
Jim, post it in either DM me, like a link to that build, or just put it in the Bifrost channel or something. I want to see what's going on. Jim.
Savan, what is a one chat pet affirmation? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
I like chat, so I don't know. Yeah. Oh, maybe you meant per affirmation. Maybe we get one chat for every affirmation. Oh, maybe that he posted that when we were talking about the video course.
Yeah, like maybe.
Looking for affirmation. And we get one chat. Oh, they're going to give us chat as affirmation to build the video course. That's my interpretation.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good enough.
But I want chat, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Sold, bro. Sold.
Sinangulsiver. Sinan
Gulsiver.
Yeah. Can't install the Bifrost jump app on my Android 12 device.
Nope.
Play says it's not compatible.
Because it's not compatible. I could have made the jump app work for that, but that would give you the false impression that NativePHP will work on pre-version 13 on Android. It will not work on pre-version 13 right now. So you have to upgrade your phone or wait or do a pull request to figure out what's going on under the hood, and we can work on it.
Yeah.
Jim.
Kevin, the push notification video really helped me quite recently. More feature-specific videos really helpful. That's nice bit of feedback. I think we'll definitely get to that. Like, also, just on that, again, the course is one thing, but I think we do also need to just put videos out on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
As well.
Yep, 100%. I agree.
Japan. Oh, I was going to say, we were talking about how we felt about the talk in India. I do think that the format was fun and it was enjoyable to do, and I think everybody in the audience, hopefully everybody in the audience, enjoyed it. I think we're going to need to be a little bit different in Japan. I don't think that's going to work so well.
Yes,
we might need to be a little bit more structured.
I'm going to wear my hat backwards.
But But I was talking to Marcel afterwards backstage, and he was saying, I said, just give me the harsh, real criticism, like what didn't work so well for you. And he did say that one of us was doing something while the other one was speaking was kind of like off-putting.
Distracting.
I was like, yeah. So I take that to heart. I think we probably want a bit more of a refined sort of, and now here's Craig Federici to show you the MacBook Air 3 Triple X Beauty Pro Max. So, like we'll work that out in Japan or before we get there. Get after party tickets for Amsterdam. Oh yeah, we're already on the after party lists in case you weren't. Shane's speaking. Yeah.
Oh right.
So we'll be there. I think I dropped that by accident, actually. So
I think Yaron doesn't really mind.
Yeah, it'll be fine. There's only a couple of weeks left,
and there's only a few people here in our thing.
That's true. Yeah, so we're both speaking at EU as well. So we'll be at all of the things. Don't worry, you'll get to have your time partying with us. Amsterdam tickets are like €800. Yeah, it is expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is probably the most expensive Laracon out there, but it's well worth it. It's a good event if you can make it.
Oh, Simon, I'm looking at. I asked Claude to look at the build logs from Jim's builds, and I've seen this before, and I meant to bring it up to you. I think there might be something going on with the mobile Firebase package. There was a checksum mismatch, and I saw something kind of related to that, though it wasn't. I don't think it was the exact same. And Jim, try doing a composer update native PHP / mobile Firebase, and then do a composer clear cache, and then push and try another build. The build was 99% complete. 99 out of 99 packages downloaded when it failed on this final package verification. So there you go. There you go.
I need to check some stuff out there. I'll get my eyes on that as soon as
I know you hate when I do this. You're like, you deal with that, and I'll talk. And now I'm like, no,
you're dragging me down.
Yeah. Sorry.
Stop. Android Wear OS also has companion and standalone, apparently.
You might be right on that. We have to look into it a bit more to see. But dude, how freaking cool is it that we can even talk like this is a possibility that we can do freaking watch at Laravel.
We've known it was a possibility from before we did all of this stuff. Like,
I know.
This is it's becoming closer to reality now. That's the cool thing. I kind of hope that somebody within the community is looking at the project and going, yeah, like somebody who's knows Kotlin or knows Swift really well, knows the mobile apps really well, likes PHP and goes, yeah, these guys have got the guts to go and do this, so I'm going to go help out. And just kind of goes and smashes like making watch apps just work for us. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that guy is Claude. We'll see.
We're saying it's not the push-up master. He's busy.
I will try to look along with you, and I need another weekend projects for watch apps. See, Wesley, that's my guy. He's already there. He's telling us he's here. There you go.
Wesley, is that a British name?
It's the guy from The Princess Bride.
Wesley.
Wesley.
I love that freaking movie.
I know, it's the best.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Do you know what I found yesterday? We were talking. I can't remember what it was. How it came up. We were watching some show, and we got talking about The Sting, the movie The Sting. Do you know that? It's an old Robert Redford, Paul Newman.
Nope.
Like, amazing movie, honestly amazing. It's con men, and it's brilliant. And my wife said she's not ever seen it, and I was like, oh my god, we need to watch it right now. We didn't watch it right away, but it's such a good film. It's one of those like older films I will watch over and over and over. It's just brilliant. Anyway, yeah, even the one J Dent is up for spelunking some code, which should be good. Give it a go. Build some stuff.
Yeah,
Get Claude
Claude helps a
involved.
lot. Claude knows all the languages, so
we're hearing
Japanese
like
or
we're hearing
Kotlin,
all of
you know.
these like horror stories from major open source projects that are going, well, we're not going to allow PRs, or we're not going to allow AI PRs, or all of this stuff, because they're getting inundated with all of what they're calling slop code. I'm
Yeah.
like, bring it on. I want all the PRs.
I'll just have
I mean,
my AI talk to your AI. I'll have my agent talk to your agent, and they'll just figure it out.
I don't want it to be slop. We still need to go through it and like make sure that they're good from security point of view and whatever. But like, don't feel like
Wait a
you've got to
minute.
hand roll any of this stuff.
Ask
like,
anyone that doesn't know code, what does code look like?
yeah.
If it's not slop, it's not code anyway. So
Oh,
I'm saying, look, there's
that's a
garbage.
spicy.
I know it is. You're damn right. It tells you how much code I actually know here, which is quite a bit. But no, I don't think that it just because AI creates it doesn't mean it's bad. On the converse, I've seen so much slop code from humans, and I'm sick of it. At least this can be formatted and
basically the entire
validated and
WordPress
verified.
code base.
There you go. Perfect example. Perfect example. What are you talking about? 80% of the internet is built on slop code.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, we take great care and great responsibility in verifying, validating, and testing. I mean, just testing on real devices, on simulators and different versions, and we spend a lot of time on that when we're in that world. So it has to work. And if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to continue testing it, right? So you start there, get it on a device, see if it works. All right, it works. How does this work? What kind of limitations might there be? What problems are there? Are you managing memory properly and all that stuff? So, yep. You have to know the right questions to ask. Is it remote shareable? Ooh.
We talked about this a little bit.
Yeah, you tapped on that. You were like using like herd share kind of thing to.
Well, yeah, that was kind of more the mechanism for just sharing over from your device over the local network to your own phone. But I think that I don't think we should do it from your local machine that way. But I do think like through Bifrost, if you had a way to just like, we could just render a page, right, that somebody could securely share with somebody else that directs them to,
for sure.
well, like it could, if they don't have the app installed. So if it was like a deep link, like a HTTPS deep link scheme thing, where if they don't have the app, it will show a page in their browser that then says to them like, so and so wants to share this app with you. To preview it, you need to install the Jump app. So then they go and install the Jump app, and then they come back to the page, and then it automatically fires up the Jump app from there and loads in that app that third-party developer has built and is trying to share with this person. It would be possible technically. I think the challenge we'll have, particularly on iOS, is if it passes Apple's review, because you're essentially then distributing an application potentially from their perspective.
Nope. Don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that because we already don't have Apple's freaking approval. So we don't have to worry about it right now.
Not yet. It's funny, that whole thing. Yeah.
But the thing with that, so the way I would tackle that honestly is like, it's a zip file, okay? It's a builds. We already have all the mechanisms on our side to do that and generate a QR code. So I could send you a link. I guess from your phone you could click on that. I was thinking about it differently. Yeah, if it's, I guess it does matter. All right, so if you're on your phone, then we should show like the Jump app, and it should just like download it. That would be
yeah.
wonderful. And that's pretty easy to do. That's very easy to do if you have the Jump app installed. If not, install the Jump app. If it's on the desktop and I'm sharing that with you, it could be like a QR code that displays in the web, and it's like a password protected page, maybe.
Yeah, I think to make it like, you'd want to be able to control a lot of the distribution of that for lots of reasons. So I think what you'd have to do is the the developers who are distributing the app they must have a Bifrost account. I think that's the first step. And then they can like designate people to share it to. So they'd have to have like email addresses that they explicitly kind of invite to try it out.
Yep.
And then that person would get like a one-time links, or like these short-lived things that only let them preview that specific application.
So I have had a thought in the back of my mind, for like a client Jump app. So
Mm,
like if I'm an agency and you're my client and I'm building an app for you, I want you to be able to test that out. You could go through test flight, you can go through this or that. You could also do it this way and go through the Jump app. Maybe that's not the best right thing, but there are a lot of things that we can tap into for business where I, as the client, can then like make comments on different elements and say, I don't like this, I do like this, or
yeah, that would be
let's
cool.
make notes and stuff like that,
Sure,
or
yeah.
potentially even invoicing and saying, oh, I'm happy with this. And I know this is like another whole company business industry, whatever, but it's like I get it, but it's like, how cool would it be if we could actually facilitate the process? Um, and how cool would it be if the client submits comments and notes, and those are
Yeah.
fed back kind of into Mimi, and they can kind of see some of those things happening quickly, or you approve as um, the PR before it's sent back, and everybody gets push notifications when things are changed and updated. And I think part of that could play into this as well. I don't know. My brain kind of goes a little. I have to at least dream or think about if this is even the right thing to do. But it takes some.
My main whole thing with that is like, why would that be a separate app? Because most of the functionality is the same as what Jump does right now. It's kind of like you almost want a choice at the beginning of the journey. It's like, I'm a developer or I'm not a developer. The
Maybe
developer gets like the kind of full Jump app experience where they're loading multiple apps from multiple sources into their phone, and the non-developer just like wait for some links to be shared with you or whatever it is.
I guess my reasoning is because if I'm an agency, I don't want people to be like, "What's a Jump app? What is this logo and branding?" I have nothing to do with that. And
Hmm.
so, if I'm hiring simonjhamp.com to build me something, I want to see a Simon J Hamp app, that I can preview stuff, and it's more white glove, white label, sort of
You
service.
can't.
But
I don't
that's
think you can do that kind of white labeling anyway, because it would have to be deployed by the agency that want
yeah,
to use
true.
it.
That's true.
So they'd have to have that code, and they'd have to be able to
It's
get
true.
that version of the app through review again, and it looks exactly like our Jump app, or very close to uh, the same thing that's been used by somebody else.
There can be, we have talked about this too, like either you can just create a client and that client can have many teams. So you have a Bifrost account, I have a Bifrost account. We both have the
Mhm.
same client. We're both building apps for them. We both invite them to our team essentially. And there's like a single client, but there's a many to many relationship there where me then, or whoever they are that's logged in as the client for both of us, they can see the projects you've built for them that they've been invited to and the projects I've built for them that I've been invited to, or I've invited them to, and they could see both and toggle back and forth and that kind of thing. I think it's probably the easier way to do it, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, chat's gotten quiet. Chat's gotten quiet. Jim, did you update? Did you try it again? We need Nuno in here. Let's go get Nuno. Let me see if he's available. Hang on a minute.
He's going to be doing his own stream in a bit.
So he can hop on here and practice.
Yeah, I feel like have we covered everything we wanted to cover? So we've done that one.
There's always more, but I think you're right. We and I'm exhausted. I'm supposed to like go.
It's been a big
buy
week
food for the house, but I want to like fall asleep.
Build is running.
All right. Did you update? Did you update it? I did. All right, I had to update. Oh, the other ones too. Interesting. Why did you have to update the other ones? I mean, how did you even know that you had to update those? Nuno invited me to go to India and just record content. All right. See, good progress. Cool. All right. That's awesome. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens. If we can get this fixed, that'd make my day.
This is the height of excitement.
Yeah. It's funny. Like it's hard to. Let's talk about that for a second. It is difficult.
There he is.
Many times. Nuno!
Speak his name and he shall appear.
Let's go.
What's up,
bro.
brother?
Let me send him a link. He can hop in here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Nuno. Let me send you a link.
I don't know how it works.
Hang on, man. Hang on.
You got the invite button.
Click it. He's gonna say, what did you say? Done. Wait. No, not going to stream. Come on. You're so what? He's like, I'm literally in my pajamas. Now everybody knows it, man. I'll take my
Shane wears his pajamas all the time.
I'm in my pajamas too.
Right now.
We can swap pajamas. Let's go. Come on, Chad. Let's go. No. It succeeded. Look at that. Jim, what the heck?
No
What's
freaking
up, man?
way. Oh, it's so worth the wait. I'm so happy
Yep.
now.
Look at that. I was going to say, like, it's so hard to determine if it's like something that the user could easily fix or if it's like an internal critical error alert. I think we've gotten past a lot of that stuff, but you still never know, you know? Not happening. Nuno, how is Portugal? Was your so we get to India. Nuno and his brother show up, and Nuno Sonali. That's great. You guys, I love you guys. So there was actually a freaking tornado in Portugal that happened like as they were flying to India, and his brother's rental house, I think, or something was affected by it, and his brother had to leave. And that sucks because he looked like, for the 10 minutes I got to see him, like a really cool dude. And that's as far as it got.
A chance to meet him.
So maybe next time. He was bummed, but at least everybody was safe from what I've heard. Thanks for hopping in, Nuno. Let's go. I think Nuno and I are going to go back to India next week, just for like a week. No, you're going to London.
And
we're gonna ride some elephants. We're gonna live stream riding some elephants in pajamas, eating curry,
eating chat,
eating chat. Yep. Yep.
Amazing.
All right. So I guess I invited Nuno in because it's like it's quiet and tired in here. Now
Yeah.
everyone's gone quiet and tired again.
Well, I think that's the sign. I think you're tired. I'm exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
Maybe we should wrap it up for this week. Like,
Yep.
there's a lot of other things that I would love to get into, but it's also like, we've got 14 minutes left or something on our normal time. I think it will take a lot more than that.
What are
So
you going to be available next Friday still, even though you're flying Thursday?
yeah, I just won't have any of my gear with me because, so you just have to put up with me in my headphones and laptop.
That's a deal with you being British. It can't be any worse. Whatever.
So thanks for that.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, we can do next week. I feel like we've had 1 week on, 1 week off, and we need to get back into a rhythm. So
I
we'll
think we
just do
need to
it.
start having some guests on the show.
That would be great.
I think we should have guests that are like just
Nobody
members
knows.
of our Discord.
Yeah.
We have to like verify like they're good on camera a little bit, but like decent enough quality
Nah,
audio
just
and video.
drag them in.
Okay, let's just go. Let's go.
I think you're right. We do need to make sure that there's. I guess if somebody wants to build some stuff or talk about some stuff related to native PHP, that'd
Ask
be
us some
cool.
question like let's be the opposite of what everybody else does, which is just like let's bring Taylor on. Like nothing. I forget. Like does this a lot. Nothing wrong with that. Boring. If you can't get Nuno, let's get Jim. Like second best thing, right? Seriously.
Yeah.
Like active community. Like let's hype up everybody. Let's hype everybody. That's what I say.
There you go.
I think so. Because communism.
Right. Don't know if that's what it is.
If they have a microphone,
right.
that's what I'm saying. Like it has to be decent enough quality audio video. So if you got quality audio video, hit us up and we'll do like a practice run or something, and then we'll have you in. I don't care. Let's do it. Ask questions, answer questions. We'll ask you questions. How about that? How do you like native PHP?
How you like them?
I agree. Scott, how's your setup, dude?
Scott's probably rocking some like mega setup.
I bet it's badass. 8669. Look at that.
He's like all about those Zoom calls.
What does that mean?
Just like, I'm gonna make the Zoom meetings the best damn experience they can bloody well be.
I was going through my pictures the other day and I saw one that I took when I took Carson to the bookstore at the mall, and I picked up a book and it was like Zoom for Dummies, and it was like an actual 200 pages of like for Zoom. What the hell?
Yeah, Zoom is probably so freaking complicated.
It's stupid.
Have you used it? Have you used it?
All right, there you go. Scott Wilson, next Friday. Simon can stay at home. He doesn't have to, and we'll just freaking let's do it. Scott.
That's surplus to requirements.
I can tell I'm very tired.
Scott. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get completely supplanted. Somebody else is going to come on the stream. Everyone's going to love them. And they're going to be like, forget that Simon loser guy.
It's open source. What do we need him for?
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
yeah,
this is my baby.
It's his Riverside account. That's why. Yeah. That's great. No, nice. We do want to do, I know, like I'll call it out in public. We said it before. Nuno, we want to like I want to invite ourselves onto your live stream and have you do a native PHP mobile app. And we walk you through any and all of the issues that you had the last time so that we can show everybody.
Oh, that means I need to do some stuff before we do anything like that, because there's still some things that I've got in the back of my mind that I wanted to make better, like the events thing, especially. I'm gonna brew up a PR this weekend for that. I'm gonna make events
all right.
better.
Okay. Are they going to be backward compatible? They
Yeah.
can be, I think. Let's do it next week. You want to do it? You want to do that on Friday?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm down. Like, what else am I doing?
Boo.
Getting ready to talk to like a billion different freaking awesome places. I can't wait to go to. But
We can always make time for Nuno.
Yep. Hey,
But
question.
the rule, no, wait. You have to wear your pajamas. I'll wear mine.
I'll wear my pajamas.
You wear yours. Nuno
Let's
has
have
to wear
Scott in there
his.
too. Wait, this is on his show, so we'll have Scott on our show, and we'll go on Nuno's. Nuno, you stream like every day too, so we could do it like Monday or Tuesday, actually.
I'm still gonna wear my pajamas.
Yep. See, he's gonna make it.
Yeah,
I have a question.
damn.
Is Nuno short for like another name? Is it like Nunez or something? I don't know why I thought of that combination, but I did. Is it short for something else? He's not gonna know. He's not gonna. He's like, I'm in my pajamas, and you're wanting my real name that I don't tell anybody. Yep.
Well, you'll have to try and get out of him next week. I think it's just Nuno.
Let's ask chat. What is Nuno short for? Masculine given name of Portuguese origin, often derived from the Latin nonus, meaning tutor, grandfather, or monk, or nonus, ninth.
Monk.
It is a standalone name common in Portugal and Brazil, with Nuno as its Spanish equivalent. It is not generally a short form of a longer, more common or different first name.
Good job, AI.
In the Iberian Peninsula with Latin origins, the meaning frequently interpreted as ninth, tutor, or grandfather, because those all have a common thread. Ninth, tutor, or grandfather. He is
What's
a tutor.
the common thread?
That's what I'm saying. There is no common thread there. What the heck is it? Nuno is the tutor, though. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
I see it.
Living up to your name.
And in a few years, he'll be a grandfather.
And in a few years after that, he'll be ninth.
He was the ninth person hired at Laravel, too.
No. Yeah, seriously?
I totally just made that up, but it could be.
Yeah. Oh, man, I believe anything you say.
I know. With a straight face, I can do it.
That's brilliant.
All right, Push Up Master. Let's end it here. We will see you all next week. Scott, for real, let's get going for next Friday. And Nuno, he's going to announce it, so we're not going to have a choice in the matter. Damn. And we'll go build some stuff. I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to talk about in Amsterdam.
Go make some ship happen.
Make some ship happen. I can do it.
There we go. Oh, you know what I'm going to say? Do you know what I'm going to say?
Yep. You're going to say, love you, Salam.
You have to do it.
Sonali.
Yeah.
Need to do it. Oh, I know now. Bifrost isn't just a build automation tool. It's your entire mobile pipeline solved. Ship native PHP apps to iOS and Android with zero infrastructure, zero guesswork, and zero late night debugging. Bifrost, not Bitfrost, cross-compiled builds, App Store releases, logs, GitHub authentication, and soon over-the-air updates, automated build workflows, and seriously, much, much more. Focus on your product. Let Bifrost, not Bitfrost, handle the chaos. Bifrost, the bridge between your code and your customers.
There's so many taglines that we've got.
I think it was nothing but taglines, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But my favorite one is and much, much more. We should add the jump app in there now, though, because that's.
AI took 12 seconds to write it in the first place. We can have it do another 6 and be fine.
Yeah.
DM me, Scott. Good luck, Jim. I mean, good job, Jim, on all the builds, and Sonali, sister from another mister. We've got like 3 weeks, I think, from today. 3 weeks from today, I'm headed out to Amsterdam. So, okay, let's do it. And then let's get our freaking when we show up on Nuno's channel. All right, I want him to see there's like 50 times the amount of people that he normally gets on his channel because native PHP. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Like you just had Indian curry. Indian curry. Yeah. All right. I'm going to embarrass myself too much. Bye, everybody. Love you. Talk to you later. Have fun.
Bye.